Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. I need to turn down the volume of my headset for a bit. That's better. Okay, this video will have a lot of cutting because originally it was about 25-30 minutes long. And right here we're back at TLoZ. After getting the Wisdom Spirit, he will give us a Power Gem. And I will have to re-input the annotations for this since it seems I've forgotten those. And also when we get back to the port, Ada will have sent us a letter, which is where we'll have to go next, because he has a new item, the Salvage arm. Yeah, we're going to have to yell at him for this one, which gave me some problems because of the mic not registering getting blown into. And with the Salvage arm we'll also get access to a new minigame, Salvaging. And I did a couple of salvages with in this video, which is why it was so long. Although I sped a lot of it up. Yeah. Let's see. Last time I really I had nothing to talk about. I had something planned, but I just couldn't remember it. But if I start running out of things to explain, I think I have a topic or two. Okay, the first thing of course is to go to this crest and look over there. But you probably all know what's over there, just more sea. So yeah, already starting to run out of things to explain. Yeah, there is something here, but it's at the bottom of the ocean, so that's why we need the Salvage arm. So that's why we're back on Cannon Island now. Yeah, but Ada will be a bit of a douche and won't just sell it to us. You will have to yell at him, and depending on that, he will make his price. I believe it goes from as high as 200, which I believe is the maximum, to 150 rupees. Okay, might as well start with it now. Lately I've been watching the last season of the Ranma and 1/2 anime, and I have to say it's better than 5 and 6, but it's still a bit hit and miss every now and then. So yeah, here I finally got it to work with the microphone. Let's see. Yeah, 200. I had to do a bit of rupee farming to get enough, but now that we've got it, we can move on. Continuing on with with Ranma 1/2. Yes. I know there is an OVA series and a couple of movies which I will watch at some point. But I've heard mixed things about those. And here's with the salvaging. We control the salvage arm with the slider on the bottom of the screen, and we can slide to the left, to the right, and speed it up and slow it down by moving the marker or the slider up and down a bit. With salvaging, you have to get down to the bottom of the sea, avoiding obstacles like the octomines and just rocks and itself rocks. Yeah. Those 5 crystals are the health bar of the grappled arm. If it gets completely emptied, then the salvage arm will be unusable, and you'll have to go and get it repaired. At the harbor on not Melita, I've forgotten the island's name. But yeah, if you get the salvage arm damaged, you'll have to go to the harbor to get it repaired. Now, it's really stupid that I forget the name of the island. But yeah, if you manage to fish something back up without breaking the salvage arm, you will find something like the Sun Key, which is what we need to get to the next temple. And this is where things start speeding up. Let's see a couple of tips about salvaging. When you're new with this, I advise you to just mostly use the normal speed and the slowed down speed, and start using this faster speed when you get more accustomed to it and get more knowledgeable of the areas, because there are just a handful of no, not really maps, but a handful of things that will show up. Yeah, you can find different things from ship parts to sand for this hourglass. And this, yeah, it's a little mini game you can do for, well, not mini game, just a little. You find there's this ship, you find it, go on board, kill all the monsters on board, and this guy will reward you for that. And this guy is, this guy also is part of a side quest. Though I don't really remember what the side quests. It's not for a better sword. I believe it's for. Really can't remember at the moment. I believe it's for clothes and such. Yeah. If you defeat all the monsters and talk to him, he will give you a treasure. Sometimes he will give you more than one, up to 5, I believe. I'm not sure. 5 is about the maximum he's given me at some point. I don't know how it works. Maybe if you skip a day, I believe you can only do that once a day, I believe. Yeah, a lot of I believe. Da, da, da. I'm not sure about all of this. And perhaps if you skip a day, if you get a treasure from him the first, on day 1, for example, and you don't get a treasure from him on day 2 because you didn't rescue him, on day 3 he might just give you 2. I'm not sure about it. And one more thing about the salvage arm, which might be pretty obvious. If you miss the chest, then you've blown it and you've got to start over. And that's about it for the salvage arm and salvaging. And this is another ship part of the same set from before. And now we're finally going to this hidden island down here, which I had talked about earlier, but forgotten to visit. So now that we're in the area, might as well go there now. Yes, this is Spirit Island, and this is the place where we can turn in our spirit gems once we have enough. There's also some stuff hidden over to the right, but we can't get there yet because we don't have a grappling hook. In any case, a courage. It seems I did remember to put in the annotations for the courage gem and the wisdom gem in this video, because yes, we'll also find a wisdom gem, but I forgot the power gem. I'll have to fix that in editing a bit. And anyway, in here we find this room. Yes, 10 spirit gems will strengthen a fairy's power, and 20 will strengthen it even further. Yeah, at the moment the fairies are useless, other for opening doors. But that's what the spirit gems are for, empowering the spirits, so they become more useful to us. Don't know where that came from. What am I, a sheep? Yeah, you can present your spirit gems, but if you don't have 10 or 20, then nothing will happen. It'll just tell you you've got this amount, you need this amount more. Go find them. And with that, we're done on Spirit Island for the moment. We'll be back here later once we have enough spirit gems and the grappling hook, because I believe there is another spirit gem hidden on this island over to the right. Not sure. I'll have to look it up a bit. In any case, now we're going to Molita Island to get to the next dungeon. I think I need to clean my mic a bit. Yeah, but they aren't making it easy for us, just sailing the port. No, we have to fight this thing. The yeah, what's the name? Big eye plant. Not really sure. Will probably pop up on screen if I'm wrong, but I believe it is the big or giant eye plant. And with these sea boss battles, there will be one more I know of. Well, these stationary, these confined sea battles. You'll get the map will zoom in, and you'll have lots less area to maneuver in. I just advise drawing a U form of around the eye plant and bombarding it with bombarding its eye with cannon shell. Just keep on attacking its eye when it's vulnerable, and eventually it'll die. Yeah, those attacks aren't really well, that's its only attack, the only attack it has, and it's pretty useless. As long as you're on the move, that attack shouldn't hit you. A lucky hit might get close every now and then, and there was a bit of freeze there for a second. Yeah, the footage froze for a second. Yeah, leave it alone long enough and it will start attacking again. It only gets dangerous when you get close to it, but you need to get close to it to attack. And I believe it's only one more hit and then it's done. I just love how it just stays still while you draw a route to take. At least it's polite. Even though it's an ugly bugger. And yeah, there it goes. But we really don't get anything for it, so that is a bit of a disappointment. I would have liked to see it, you get it. I'd like to see a reward for beating these bosses. These sea bosses. Yeah, back on Melita. I could have cut this, but I, for some reason decided to speed it up. Just to show that, because we've bought the... Yeah, that power gem is still for sale. We bought a wisdom gem at Beatles, but that's power gem is still there. Once we buy that spirit gem at one shop, it'll be sold out at all shops. Okay, now that we can finally continue on, dig over here and we'll find a secret entrance to a chest with the wisdom gem. Number 3 of the ones we found. I believe that's power gem was number 6 or so. In any case, the northern part of the island is filled with, well, is not really filled. There are monsters here, mini blins, yellow shoes, crows, and Zora warriors. So I'll have to. I forgot to look up how those are really called. Are somehow related to the Zora. And this gives a hint to some hidden treasure underneath the tree, the big tree next to Ossus's house. I didn't know that. Well, I had forgotten about that, so we'll have to go to we'll have to go look there on our next visit. And yes, that statue does play a role into getting into the temple, because the door is locked, and not with a key. It's a light puzzle, sort of. Only statues can urge the... yeah, we have to get we have to get 3 statues, like this one over here, to... yeah, first we need to activate it, and then we have to turn it towards the door. Its light beam is shown on the upper screen, as you can see, to make it easier. And over here is where the Zora pop up. I tried using bombs, but it only knocks them back, and you can't knock them over the edge, it seems. Well, no, it might be able, you might be able to knock them over the edge. So, oh no, if it were possible to knock them over the edge, that one probably would have been thrown off. Yeah, just use the boomerang, get it behind them or next to them, and get rid of them. And once the Zora or whatever they are gone, the lost head shows up. So we just have to activate it and turn it, and then and then activate the third and last one, which is the one we saw when we went to this place. So yeah, we can just jump down here. I tried to get past them without attacking them, but yeah, that didn't work. Cash is always nice. Yeah, just throw your boomerang at it and we're done. Yeah, I'll have to pay more attention and pay more attention to the time in the upcoming recordings. But yeah, this has been Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. I'm Mark91, aka Helene Lugia. There's a chest over there. And until next time, but until then, have a nice day and goodbye.